So how do you feel like you used not turning a pro for what, was it 16 years? 16 shows? 16 shows.
I think
Like
I
how
did.
did you
I don't know how many shows I did. I think I competed for 13 years, but
sorry. So
not.
how did you my question is how did you use that to fuel yourself? Because I know that I didn't win a show for 12 years. I won the 98 Olympia and then I didn't win something until I got out of IFBB 15 almost 15 years later.
Yeah, well, because they screwed you millions
But
of times over. But the
another
point,
topic.
yeah, the point is not turning me pro for whatever reason they didn't do it. Whether it was political, personal, I don't know what it was.
Yeah.
Whatever reason I didn't turn pro, because I probably should have, even though
Right.
I'm not saying I had the greatest physique and I'm not saying I would have been a great pro. I'm just saying I should have turned pro. But
At least turn pro.
yeah, but not turning pro was a blessing, and I'll tell you why.
This is
Because
where
by
I want.
them constantly kind of screwing me the way they did with you, just kind of like just missing, it made me very popular.
Yes.
And with the fans, because I became and because I probably never would have been a great pro, being a top amateur and keeping me in the amateur ranks made me way more popular. So people were rooting for me to turn pro. You know what I mean? They wanted to see me because I was the biggest guy on stage, usually not the best shape, but the biggest guy with the best conditioning, always. No one would deny that. So that made me very popular. Okay. Also, not turning me pro did one other great thing for me. If I would have gotten a pro card, I would have never stopped competing because I would have felt, all right, now I got to go to the next level and I got to see how far I could take it. I probably would have damaged my health. So I stopped because I said, you know what? They're never going to give me a pro card. I had shoulder problems. I couldn't really get myself better than I was. And I always said to myself, if I can't be better than I was the year before, then I'm not going to compete anymore. So I stopped. I made a conscious effort to say, all right, that's it. And it was probably because I didn't turn pro. So in essence, whatever the universe had in store for me, it was the fact that I didn't turn pro prevented me from doing damage to my body, or further damage. Who knows what damage I've done, but I think I'm in pretty good health. But, everyone has their own little ailments here and there. But I probably would have done serious health damages to myself because I would have kept pushing.